A Dupree woman. Find your inner strength.
Once we launch my purse line, we'll be on our way to giving the Kardashians a run for their money. I'm gonna shake things up.
A cycle of anger isn't healthy.
I'll be healthy again as soon as I make a couple of cheaters pay for blowing up my life.
There were a number of times when you or a member of your family needed a favor. This is a situation where you owe me one. Have a nice rest of your day.
It sounds like someone deliberately tried to hurt you.
Sounds like attempted murder.
Can't imagine how terrified you must have been.
I found out who did this.
Them to be more real with each other, with Andre finally opening up to Dani about his painful past, including the tragic loss of his parents. This newfound vulnerability has deepened their connection, making their impending decision about whether to truly commit to the marriage or walk away all the more significant. The Beyond the Gates spoilers for Friday, November 7th, 2025, feature the inevitable Martin versus Kat blowout argument. This has been brewing for the last week. Meanwhile, Shanice stirs the pot with Ted. Is this the beginning of the Shanice and Ted era? Key takeaways. Sibling explosion. Martin and Kat experience a full-blown family feud. Caught in the act, Martin and Smitty's discovery of Samantha's secret romance leads to major fallout. Father-daughter divide. Kat's painful confrontation with Ted and her half-sister Eva pushes her to her breaking point. Shanice stirs trouble. Shanice potentially dishes out tough love to Ted, but will sparks secretly fly? Next on BTG. Samantha seeks non-Martin support. On Friday, the Smith-Richardson family drama comes back into play. Martin, Brandon Claiborne, and Smitty, Mike Manning, caught Samantha, Nudja Jackson, making out with Nathan, Brennan Suttle, on the couch in their house. But the two fathers knew they were headed for something more serious when they found Nathan's condom lying on the floor. The two fathers ground Samantha, and Martin, in particular, takes a strict stance with his daughter, which continues when he does something drastic. The weekly teasers reveal Samantha pleading with Smitty and Nicole, Daphnee Duplaix, for help. So, will Smitty and Nicole help Samantha, or will they back Martin? Sibling showdown. The Smith-Richardson chaos included Martin eavesdropping on Samantha's private session with Nicole. He overheard his daughter admit to his mother that Kat, Colby Muhammad, was a kind of inspiration for Samantha. How she had heard Kat gush to Chelsea, Ronnie Rose Montilla, about having sex with Tomas, Alex Alegria. Well, Martin didn't take that well and promised to have a talk with his sister. So get ready for Martin and Kat to have a blowout argument. After Kat and Chelsea realized that Samantha had heard every word of their loaded conversation, the cousins tried to do damage control. Unfortunately, their words didn't stick with Samantha. So now Kat has some explaining to do. Will Martin and Kat be able to work things out? Half-sibling confrontation. Look for Kat to have a bad day all around when she also has a confrontation with her half-sibling. The weekly BTG video preview lays out that part of the story. She learns that Eva, Amber Michele, her half-sister whom she despises, now calls Ted Dad. It's too much for Kat, and she tells Ted, "Well, I hope you enjoy the one daughter you have left, because you can't have both of us." Ted, Keith D. Robinson, has been working overtime to establish a relationship with Eva. When will Ted work to repair the damage that his secrets, lies, and affair caused to his relationship with Kat? Tough love. Finally, Shanice, Ernestine Johnson, stirs the pot with Ted. The supervising nurse is always in the right place at the right time. She sees and overhears a lot of drama. And, thankfully, she isn't one to keep her opinions to herself. She must give Ted a healthy dose of her brand of tough love, which he desperately needs, by the way. Next week on Beyond the Gates, spoilers reveal a wild ride through Fairmont Crest. Expect unexpected hookups, jealous schemes, and more than one scandal set to explode. From Dani and Andre's romantic getaway to Leslie's surprise bedroom twist, here's what fans can expect September 15th through 19. Andre and Dani plan a trip. Andre, Sean Freeman, and Dani, Karla Mosley, look to be back on solid ground. He's got a surprise planned, a little challenge for her. They agree to take a spontaneous trip out of town. Over drinks, Dani calls him her lover boy and wants to know where they're headed. Andre gives her two choices and lets her pick option A or B. She chooses option A, which turns out to be Vegas. They lock eyes and say, "Life goes boom, we go boom." Martin and Smitty. Over at Martin, Brandon Claiborne, and Smitty's Mike Manning place, things seem to be settling down. Smitty mentions it feels like old times again, but Martin isn't totally sold. He wonders if it still doesn't feel like enough. Could more trouble be brewing under the surface? Haley's jealousy plot. Meanwhile, Haley, Marquita Goings, is scheming, and it's all about making Bill, Timon Kyle Durrett, jealous. She flirts with his colleague Tomas, Alex Alegria, right in their own home. She touches him and tells him she's never seen this side of him before and that she likes it. That's when Bill walks in and catches the moment. It's clear Haley's plan is already in motion. Matriarch Anita Dupree and her husband, retired Senator Vernon Dupree, are the pillars of the powerful Dupree family. Vernon's secret meetings with a woman named Sharon have him worried about exposure. While the exact nature of these meetings is still unknown, the mere prospect of a scandal could shatter the family's prestigious reputation and his marriage to Anita. This storyline threatens the very foundation of the Dupree family. Performing Arts The Gates, a groundbreaking soap. For newer viewers, it's worth noting that Beyond the Gates is a significant series in the daytime television landscape. As the first daytime soap opera to feature a predominantly African-American cast since Generations, which ended in 1991, it tells the story of the Dupree family, a multi-generational affluent Black family described as Black royalty. Set in a wealthy gated community in the Washington, D.C. area, the show explores themes of power, love, and messy secrets within a context rarely seen in the genre. The week of November 10th to 14th promises to deliver the high-stakes drama and emotional twists that fans adore. With a pivotal decision for Dani and Andre, a brutal war between Eva and Kat, and secrets looming over Vernon, every day in Fairmont Crest is unmissable. I hope this detailed preview enhances your viewing experience. Which storyline are you most looking forward to this week? Elsewhere, Leslie, Trisha Mangrant, is back to her old tricks. This time, she's turned her charm toward Ted Keith D. Robinson. She grabs him by the tie, flirts, and pulls him in close. Meanwhile, Anita, Tamara Tunie, and Nicole, Daphnee Duplaix, are toasting to the fall of one of Leslie's latest schemes, hoping she doesn't have another one cooking already. But sure enough, later we find Ted and Leslie in bed. As he wakes up, shocked and confused, Leslie just grins and says, "Wakey, wakey, teddy bear." What to expect next week on BTG? From bold moves to backstabbing and unexpected hookups, the week ahead in Fairmont Crest is going to be a wild one. Haley and Leslie are both pushing the limits, and the fallout could shift everything. Don't blink, because this is the kind of drama that changes the game. Watch the preview video below. Stay tuned to Soap Opera News for all your latest Beyond the Gates spoilers, weekly previews, and exclusive scoop. Photo credit, CBS. Need to know. Beyond the Gates spoilers, what is Haley up to with Tomas? She's using Tomas to make Bill jealous, and it looks like it's working. Who does Ted end up in bed with on Beyond the Gates? Yes, it's Leslie. And yes, it's going to be a mess. When do these spoilers air on BTG? All of these scenes are expected to air the week of September 15th to 19th, 2025.